Are you thinking about your future family plans, maybe sometime down the road? Well, in this explainer, we're going to cut through all the noise and confusing medical advice. We're diving straight into clear, science-backed, and truly actionable steps you can take to future-proof your fertility, starting, right now. So this is the big one, right? It's the question so many of us in our 20s and 30s have tucked away in the back of our minds. It's really about making a shift, moving from just passively hoping for the best to actively, planning. And what I found in the source material is that the first steps are actually surprisingly simple. Okay, so the source material breaks it all down into three foundational pillars. Think of these as powerful actions you can take right now, well before you're even thinking about trying to conceive, that will build a super strong foundation for your fertility down the line. Let's break these down. First up, knowing your cycle. This is all about getting in tune with your body's unique rhythm. It's a vital sign, just like your heart rate. Next, check your ovarian reserve. There's a simple blood test called an AMH test, and it can give you a ballpark estimate of your egg count. Now, it's not a measure of egg quality, but just having that piece of information in your 20s or 30s, that's powerful stuff. And finally, reducing inflammation. This really comes down to the small daily choices we make. What we eat, how we sleep, our lifestyle, it all adds up to create a healthier internal environment for your future reproductive success. All right, now for the other half of the equation. This is a part of the fertility journey that gets overlooked a lot. And what's so incredible here is that this is where some small lifestyle changes can lead to absolutely huge results in a surprisingly short amount of time. Here's where biology creates this amazing window of opportunity. See, female eggs are with you from birth, and they accumulate a lifetime of wear and tear. But sperm? Sperm are constantly being renewed, like a fresh batch every few months. This opens up a massive door for making real, significant improvements. And just to put that opportunity into perspective, get this. The male body is basically a sperm-making factory. It's churning out about 1,500 new sperm every single second. It's wild. This constant production means that positive lifestyle changes can have a really rapid impact on the quality of the genetic material that's being created. And here's what that timeline actually looks like. It takes roughly 3 months, about 90 days, for those lifestyle improvements to show up in the form of healthier sperm. This creates a really clear, super actionable window for a potential father to totally optimize his health for conception. So here's the deal. Cutting out these specific things for at least 90 days can make a huge difference in the health of the sperm that will contribute to a future pregnancy. It's a tangible, concrete way for a partner to take a really active role in this whole journey. Okay, let's tackle something that can be a huge source of frustration and confusion. You're tracking your cycle, you feel like you're doing everything right, but you just cannot seem to get a positive result on your ovulation predictor kit, or OPK. Sound familiar? So, what are these little test strips even looking for? Well, they measure a key hormone called luteinizing hormone, or LH. Basically, when an egg is mature and ready to go, the brain sends out this big surge of LH. That surge is the final trigger, the green light that tells the ovary, okay, release the egg. That's ovulation. But here's the thing. There are a ton of reasons an OPK might not work for you, and it does not automatically mean something is wrong. Seriously. It could be as simple as your urine being too diluted from drinking a lot of water. Or maybe your body just has a super short, rapid LH surge that's really easy to miss if you're not testing at the exact right moment. The main takeaway here is really, really simple. Don't panic. If one method of tracking your fertility isn't giving you clear answers, there are other ways that are just as valid, like checking cervical mucus or tracking your basal body temperature. It's all about finding the right tool for your body. All right, next we need to tackle a really complex and often painful condition that can have a huge impact on fertility: endometriosis. It is so important to understand that this is way more than just bad periods. It's a systemic inflammatory disease. This quote from the source material, wow, it really underscores the serious impact of endometriosis. It's a disease that can be incredibly destructive, affecting not just a person's chances of conception, but their entire quality of life. So, what is actually going on here? Well, in simple terms, cells that are supposed to be inside the uterus somehow end up in places they don't belong, and the body's own defense system basically goes into overdrive, mistakenly attacking them. This creates a state of chronic, widespread inflammation that's just really bad news for fertility.
Now, for anyone who has had surgery for endometriosis, this next point is absolutely critical. The surgery works by removing the lesions, which temporarily dials down the body's overall inflammation. This creates what's often called a golden window, a 6-month period right after surgery where the chances of conceiving are at their absolute highest.
Phew, that was a lot of information. So let's bring it all together. Let's distill everything down into a final actionable formula, the key takeaways that can help you feel totally empowered on your fertility journey. So here it is, your proactive checklist. 1. Learn your unique cycle. 2. Check your ovarian reserve early. 3. Remember, this is a 50-50 team effort, and men can see big changes in just 90 days. 4. If one tracking tool isn't working for you, don't be afraid to try another one. And 5. For those with endometriosis, know that your first 6 months after surgery are key. Ultimately, this whole explainer is about one thing: empowerment through knowledge. And it leaves us with one final thought to chew on. Your body is constantly giving you information, constantly sending you clues about your health. The real question is, are you ready to listen? Understanding these signals is the first, and honestly, the most powerful step you can take toward owning your reproductive future.